welcome back to another video. We are doing an updated tattoo tour, which I'm very excited about. And I wasn't sure whether to do one or not, but then the one that I posted last year, like I've gotten a lot of tattoos since then, so I think I'm just gonna have to do updated tattoo tours every year, because most of the time when I get a tattoo it's just part of a vlog, and a lot of people don't watch vlogs just because it's not their cup of tea, and that's fine. But yeah, I kind of just want to do an updated one because I've got more tattoos. 2, because a few people have asked for it. Okay. And 3, I enjoy doing them. To be fair, I love making tattoo related content. I love watching tattoo related content. So let's just get into it. Also, look at these shorts before we begin. They're from Spice Vintage. I'll leave her Instagram links below. Anyways, sorry, back to the tattoo tour. Okay, first up, this is a little one behind my ear. It's a smiley face slash sad face. And I got this as part of a mini mania combo. So I got this little Nokia 3310, and I got Hope written on my hand as well. So they're kind of the only like super fine line tattoos that I have. And that's the end of that. Okay, next up are these barbed wire on my collarbones. Obsessed with these, love them so much. They're so well done. They're done by a girl called Satori Inc. And yeah, just obsessed. They weren't that painful, to be fair. Look, they were painful. They just weren't as bad as I thought they would be. This little love heart, that's not done by a tattoo artist, so we'll just ignore that one for the time being. But yeah, look how badass I look. I got this phone done on the same day, again by Satori Inc. This was part of her flash. Miss you. That's class. And you can literally be like, hello. But yeah, unreal. This one was actually sorer than these ones. Who'd have thunk it? Like, I was not expecting this to be as sore, but then again I'm kind of like, maybe it's just because I had a lot of tattoos done that day. Not a lot, but like I was there for like 4 hours. So that sort of way. Okay, where shall we go to next? We'll go to my arm. Scooby-Doo. Unreal. This is part of Flash as well. So this was done by Bella Donna Tattoos. She's based in KVLT Tattoo Studio. But yeah, that was her flash. This is actually a relatively new tattoo. This wasn't too sore actually. I don't know if it's the location or potentially like all of this is either like kind of shading or dot work, so it's not like massive thick black work. So that wasn't too painful, but I love him so much. He's so cute. Next up, we have this unreal dagger snake tattoo. Again, this was Flash. This was done by Happy for Never. He's actually not based in Dublin anymore. I think he might be in Glasgow, you know. His work is actually unreal. But yeah, this one was quite sore. I remember just being like, when is this going to be over? But there's a lot of thick black work in there. And on the same day, I got this script. So it says, "You are not the voice in your head." And this is lyrics from a song by The Streets. Okay, next up, these balloons are done by Kat Gavin. Again, her flash. I just love balloons. I just think they're so cute. That's the end of that. And I got this done on the same day, which is like a little moon, and look at her face. She's so badass. Love her so much. So they were done by Kat Gavin. Nala, you can come up. 1 second. Moving on. Oh yeah, this one. This is done by Niamh Coughlin. So it's books and it says self-love and there's like a flower on it. Again, this was part of her flash. And this wasn't too painful, but I remember I had really bad pins and needles in my arm, which was related to my MS. You can come up. Yeah, so I had really bad pins and needles throughout that, which was really annoying. I think it was just like the positioning of my arm. Yeah, they were just coming and going. Anyways, yeah, it wasn't too painful, but again, it's not thick work, so it was a bit pinchy, and you kind of expect that from that location, but it wasn't too bad. Okay, I'll go onto this one. So, little pinky promise. We've seen that a million times on Pinterest, on the internet, everywhere. So I got that one. I got this one, which is a love heart with the middle finger in the middle, which is class. I love that one so much. And I got a little pig on my leg as well. Show you real quick. that little piggy. Yeah, so I just got the 3 of them done at the same time, and I can't remember who the artist was that did it. I can never remember who he is. But I just know he was working in Dublin Ink at the time. I'll try find his Instagram. Anyways, this little one is the lifeline with a little love heart at the end of it. That was for a charity day at Dublin Ink. I'm out of breath. And I think it was for homeless? I think it was to raise money for homelessness or some homeless charity, I think. Okay, this little love heart, crying love heart, sorry. This one was done by Micon. So he used to be based in True Black Tattooing, but he is, I think he's living in Germany now. Then this one, which is Be Kind. This is from Dinky Ink or Keelan. And this was also for a charity event. Was it a mental health one? I think this one was for Pieta House. I'm not 100% sure. There was like 3 tattoo artists on that day. And I just went to Keelan because I liked her flash. Oh yeah, these ones here. This one was done by a tattoo artist called Matzi. You probably have seen a lot of his work. He does a lot of like anime and Pokemon, and usually like just does a lot of colour work. But yeah, so he did these. This was when he was based in Dublin Ink, and these are my dad's glasses. So both my sister and myself have his glasses tattooed on us and in the same location. So that's that one. Moving on, we have my finger tattoos, which is Stay Wild. Love these so much. And the little finger dots. So the dots are done by Hands Inked. She's based in True Black Tattooing. And the writing, so the Stay Wild, is done by Shauna Swan, who is based in Colourworks Tattoo Studio. They're so cool. They were so sore. Both of them, the dots and the writing. So sore. I remember thinking like the dots, they're not gonna hurt. They can't hurt, there's no way. I was only in there for 15 minutes, but let me tell you something, they were, I remember coming out of it being like, if I had it on there, it were gonna be that, so I wouldn't have done it. And they're only dots, but they're stick and poke. So, I don't know would it have been as painful with the machine, but either way, it was very painful. And then my hands, the writing, that was also very sore. Some bits were really bad and then some bits weren't so bad, but the healing was muy difícil. Moving on, oh yeah, we've done this one. Oh, this one, this is my little Sphinx cat. So this is done by Mick Cage. I think that's it. Yeah, Mick Cage. So he's based in Belfast, and I just really wanted a Sphinx cat. I think Sphinx cats are the fucking cutest thing ever. I love how wrinkly they are, and he's done a lot of cat tattoos, and I love his style. I love all the dot work, and I just really wanted a tattoo from him, and he had done loads of cat tattoos, and I like Sphinx cats, so I went to him because I was actually meant to go to him for, I think it was at one of the tattoo conventions, but then COVID hit. So then that was cancelled, but then I ended up going up to his studio when we were like out of lockdown and got it then. Love that for me. This one is an alien holding an oat milk latte, and this is a chemical structure for caffeine. I just love this one so much. So this one's done by Niamh Coughlin as well, and these are actually technically 2 different ones, but the way we positioned them, it actually looks like they're one tattoo. But I had seen she had done an alien tattoo, and I think I was holding a cigarette or maybe a cup of coffee or something, so I wanted something similar, but obviously oat milk latte. I actually don't even like oat milk that much. I love coconut milk. My go-to coffee is a coconut latte, but the coconut milk has to be for baristas, or else no, I'd rather just not have a coffee. So, but I couldn't, like, I don't think you could write coconut milk latte, it would just be too long. And I just thought it was kind of funny. I got the caffeine symbol just because you can't really get a coffee symbol, because obviously coffee chemical structures are gonna vary, so I had to get caffeine, but caffeine is as close as I can get to coffee, so that's that. This one is a little mushroom with an eyeball in a triangle. This is also done by Niamh Coughlin, and it was part of her flash, and I love it so much. So cool, so trippy, love it. And I think I got that done at the same time as I got my sternum. So this was also part of her flash. I would love to have like a massive piece going like under my boobs, but I just don't think I'd have it in me, because it's meant to be one of the most like painful areas to get tattooed, and I just don't think I could do it. So I got just something nice and dainty, but it's not too small, because I feel like if it was too small you'd kind of lose it a bit, do you know, the sort of way. But to be fair, like, this wasn't that painful. It was just like trying to focus on the breathing was quite difficult, because obviously you know, it's kind of rising and going down, so just trying not to breathe too quickly, or trying to just keep the same pattern of breathing. But then at the same time you're getting tattooed, it's not a nice feeling, so it's kind of hard to stay relaxed. But it wasn't too bad. I thought it was going to be worse, but it's probably just because it's quite fine. But I still look like I'm kind of badass because I have hair done, so love that for me. I'm trying to get this done like quite quickly, because I know my other tattoo tour was quite long, and I'm trying to make it quicker. But now I have more tattoos, so it's a little bit more difficult. So I think I've done, oh, I haven't done this one. So this is a spaceman holding planet balloon thingies. This was done by Kevin McNamara, and this was actually my first tattoo done by a tattoo artist. So this was actually done in November 2017. So it's healed and aged so well. Anyways, that's all. Okay, we'll move on to the legs. Sorry. We do it like this. So first up, we have Mike Skinner from The Streets, because who doesn't love the streets? Again, this is done by Micon. Hey, this is done by Micon, and actually all the faces on my leg are done by Micon as well. So on the other side, we have Biggie and Tupac. They speak for themselves. This was part of Mycon's flash. And I remember when I went in and seen, because I just went into the studio and they had all his flash up on a wall, and I was like, oh my god, are these still available? And they were. So I got both of them done. Let's just have a moment for Biggie and Pac. Okay, next. Am I standing for this one? So these are actually my freshest tattoos, so they might look a little bit kind of shiny / dry. So this is J. Cole, Frank Ocean, and Micon was over doing a guest spot at True Black Tattooing, so I was booked in with him for actually a good while. And yeah, he was over in June? No, is it June now? It's June now, sorry. Oh yeah, I think he was over at the beginning of June, so cool. Let's start up here. We have the female sex symbol. That's done by Dinky Ink. I just wanted the female sex symbol, and I love that it's in big, bold chunkiness. Love it so much. This, Aku Aku, I mean, we all know who Aku Aku is. Well, if you played Crash Bandicoot, Crash Team Racing, any of them. This is done by Matzy. This is my first colour tattoo, and that like just completely changed my outlook on colour tattoos, because initially I was just like, no, just love black work. That quickly changed once I got Aku Aku. This is Betty Spaghetti. This is literally my like childhood memories. And do you know what? I wanted a Betty Spaghetti tattoo for so long, but I couldn't find a good reference, and it was kind of hard to find Betty Spaghetti tattoos that I thought looked good, or that I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of good inspo. But then I found Shauna Swan's tattoo page, Instagram page, and I was just flicking through her flash, and I seen she had a Betty Spaghetti flash, and I was like, oh my fucking god. And I just felt like it was fate, so I had to get it. And that's her, and that's the background story. Okay, we have J and N. They are Jessie and Nala. Nala's my boxer, FYI. Done by Dinky Ink. Tamagotchi tattoo. Again, this is done by Dinky Ink. This is a whale, because this is the whale Tamagotchi that I had as a kid, and the background on that is fucking sick. Okay, on to the next side. So this is the MS butterfly and the little orange ribbon. If you don't know me, I was diagnosed with MS last year, so I got the MS butterfly tattooed on me. And this is also done by Keelan/Dinky Ink. And I love the little kind of glitter star thingies and the love hearts in the background. Unreal, love it so much. And that's a relatively new one as well. This is my broccoli tattoo. This is also done by Keelan, and it says broccoli deadly. So growing up, there was this ad on the telly, and I think it was for Tipperary water, and it was these kids and they were out on their lunch break, and one of them was eating broccoli. No, yeah, one of them was eating broccoli, one of them was eating brown bread, and the other one's eating like a head of lettuce or something like that. And the kid with the broccoli takes out the broccoli and eats it, and then one of the kids goes, broccoli deadly. I'll swap you some brown bread for it. Anyways, that's what that reference is, broccoli deadly. And also, like, broccoli is deadly. Like, I really like broccoli as a vegetable. I think it's the most elite vegetable there is. On to the back, we have Sadness from the film Inside Out. So it says, sorry, I went sad again, didn't I? That's also done by Dinky Ink. And then this is a scrunchie. Don't know if you can see that very well. And that one is done by Shauna Swan. That was, I think, also a part of her Flash. Keelan had something similar, a different picture of Sadness as her Flash, but that was gone, so she did up something similar and added in the writing. Love it! Sadness was so painful to get. Oh my god. I'd never experienced any level of tattoo pain compared to the backs of my calves. Yikes! I think that might be it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that there. Let me know which of my tattoos is your favourite. Let me know if you have any new tattoos coming up. Let me know of any new tattoos you've gotten. And yeah, as I was saying, I'm gonna do one of these every year. So it's gonna be exciting to look back and see how much has changed over the years. Very excited. This is Nala. This is my boxer. Hello, baby. Look at her. Her name is Nala, obviously. Not obviously, but hence there's an N with a love heart on my leg. And she's 10.5, and she's small for a boxer. But look at all the little white on her face. She's the best little squirrel. Look at all the white. Nala, can I have a kiss? Aww, thank you. Say bye, YouTube. Bye. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click that subscribe button. Okay, that's it. See you in the next video.